to set up my hair actually. It's super windy outside. Put my hair in a bun here. Let's see here. Just gonna put my hair in a bun because it's super windy outside. I think we're good. We have our hair in a bun. Let's go for a little walk here. And we won't get our hair in our face. This bun here, bro. Hello, bro. Ben. Hello. As usual, going on a cardio session, and today we're chilling a little bit. I'm having like a refeed day with really lean protein and stuff. So just chilling a little bit and recovering from a workout over a sore and stuff. So I think that would be good for me today. And then on Monday I'm gonna be super strict again. So yeah, my plan is just to eat 800 grams of lean chicken breast as long as I can, and then just get a lot of results next week, now tomorrow on Monday. That is my plan right now. Maybe it's super windy for the mic, I don't know. It's super windy today. We are cheating a little bit, you can say, eating some more protein anyway. So now I'm just gonna set a timer for 30 minutes. And then I will go 30 minutes in one direction and 30 minutes back. Super simple method. And we are sunbathing as usual. So that's good. My arm gets so tired when I hold my phone. It's like, am I even going to the gym? I got a like! Hell yeah! Awesome. There's a car behind me. Is there? Nah, I'm schizophrenic. And my calves are super sore from all the cardio that I'm doing. Like hours of cardio, my calves are so sore. But what do you know? It's just something that we have to do, you know. And eating a lot of protein heals us very good. And later after my cardio session I'm gonna have some very lean Greek yogurt also. That was 58 calories per 100 grams. So that was the lowest like calorie dairy I can find. That 0% fatty Greek yogurt. Yo bro, walk 10 hours one day and you will be done faster. 10 hours, come on bro. I think that's a little bit excessive. Sup bro, long raid. Sup bro, how you doing bro? Barefoot Max, I'm walking on the pavement right now, or on asphalt. So not really like super nice to walk barefoot on. So I'm having like this barefoot shoes instead. But you know, barefoot would be super nice also. Did it start yet now? Yes, just 6 minutes ago. We are doing 1 hour cardio, 30 minutes in one direction and then just walk back. Finally summer, yeah, it's super hot outside. And I mean, even now there are spring times, but there are for sure summer hotness here. So awesome stuff, awesome stuff. I'm a Swede, I'm very happy about this. I'm very pale from the winter and finally I can get some tan. My white skin is just soaking up all the sunlight and it's awesome bros. It's really awesome. I try to like be as naked as I can in these times. And I remember last year when it was spring, I got really tan in spring. Like and then it was cold outside, so I just sat in a really, what do you say, unwindy place by my house and just soaked in the sun. I got tanned really quickly. Yeah, beautiful weather. Super blue sky also today. And some natural clouds. Super natural clouds, you know. No chemtrails, bro. And even if chemtrails are not toxic, they block the sun. So that's kind of horrible. So I mean, but you know, haven't seen dark sky for a long time. That is nice to hear, bro. You are blessed. Hello, Edgar. Nice to see you here, bro. I remember your name. What's my favorite food? That has to be dairy. Like cream. I love cream. Sour milk has to be my absolute favorite. And if sour milk was sour cream is my favorite food, bro. That is number one. I have decided sour cream. And then you can always like enhance that with some raw honey or something, and then it becomes like orgasmic for sure. Sour milk like in kefir. I tried kefir, that was really good. Yeah, but I prefer it more fatty. That is super nice. I will absolutely do the CO2 laser, bro. I'm gonna destroy my face and then it will heal and it will become better than it was before. Do you jump rope? Nah, I only do rope, bro. I'm rope maxing. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, I don't do any jump roping. I only walk. And I could do some bicycling, but I think it's really nice to just walk. It's very simple. Walking in nature. And you know, you can't like bicycle in the forest. So you need to just like walk if you are in the forest. Yes, love kefir, really healthy. True. It is really, really healthy, especially if it's unpasteurized. And raw kefir, super nice. Every like fermented dairy is super healthy. I love fermented dairy. Sour freak cream, you know. If you get botched, you will be worse than Frankie. How can you get botched by CO2 laser, bro? You're just exaggerating, you're cringe. Now I get defensive. I always ferment my own kefir, but sadly only pasteurized. Yeah, we do what we can, bro. We do what we can. That is a huge step in the right direction to being healthy, so no worries, bro. Hi Andreas, Pink Sar. Hello, bro. How are you, bro? Good morning, yes. It is late morning right now, and I slept until 8 o'clock today, and it was wonderful. And then I went up and took a shower. I don't shower my hair as much, like only once a week. I mean, my hair doesn't get so greasy anymore. So let's see here, bros. I love to have raw milk. I had raw cheese one time, it was good, yeah. Raw stuff, I love raw stuff. That is such a nice thing to have. This whole raw community is really nice. We are just surrounded by healthy people in this community. I like it. So I have walked for 10 minutes and then 20 minutes left in this direction, then we'll turn back. It will be a total of 1 hour. So I'm not gonna overdo it. I just want to do some cardio today. And yeah, and I'm gonna enjoy some high protein foods, low calorie, high protein foods today. And then on Monday I will become very strict and eating 800 grams. And now we're going back. And we are done. No, go back and eat some high protein Greek yogurt, 0 fat. Perfect. A good cheat day with low calorie foods, high protein, low calorie foods. High protein, low calorie foods. Here is really nice connection, by the way. It's like full connection here. But you know, it will break at the middle point. It is just this what it is, living on the countryside. It is not optimal. If I'm in the city we have full 5G all the time. Here I have full 5G in the middle of the woods, strangely enough. But there is like an antenna somewhere very close. So that's why. But now I'm currently walking away from that antenna, and it will become worse and worse until it breaks. Then when I get closer to my apartment it will get better and better, and then I will get Wi-Fi at my apartment. So but yeah, walking in the woods, middle of the woods with tractors and stuff, digging machines, doing some cardio, being shredded, getting more shredded every day. And on Monday we're gonna be more strict than ever. 800 grams of chicken breast every day for as long as I can, and then I will maybe have some refeed day or something like that afterwards. And that refeed day is today. High protein, low calorie foods, like 0% fat, Greek yogurt, and I bought some very low calorie fish, low fatty fish, high protein, low fat, low carbs, you know. That is what I'm doing right now, temporarily. Then we can add in a little bit of healthy fats when I try to maintain. But as of now, we need to get rid of a lot of body fat. like striation is coming in, as you can see at the chest. So more and more I'm getting like shredded, but it will take time and a lot of patience and determination and devotion to get there. So, but I'm very devoted to this whole shredded process. I have like imprinted it in my mind that we're gonna get shredded. So determination, dedications are true, bro. Very true. I like to use all these powerful words like devotion, determination. Good morning, bro. Tempest, Aragorn. Your other username is something with A, FS6, something like that, with X, something like that. But I remember the Aragorn profile pic on your other account. So hi Philips. Our connection is absolute dog shit at on the way back, but I hope we can catch up a little bit in the woods now when I have a high connection. But it will probably broke halfway home now. So I have just walked 30 minutes into the woods and now I'm going back. And yeah, thank you Tempest, thank you Aragorn. We are doing some cardio. We are doing a little bit of a refeed today, just eating like still high protein foods, low calorie foods. But and also I started the day with drinking some blood. Blood is the perfect shredded down food, by the way. That is 16% protein and 0 carbs and 0 fat. And that is like 70 calories per 100 grams. Like that is the perfect like start of the morning, or perfect diet food in general. Like now doing this protein fast. So how do you shave my beard? I just use an electric trimmer. That works very well for me. I think it's very gentle to the skin. I don't use razors. I could probably get a good razor and just like with the hair strains I could shave myself. Try to grow a Viking beard and line it up to make you look more shredded. How would I look more shredded with a beard, bro? It does. My beard grows. I can grow a pretty good beard. It's like not my beard doesn't cover my cheeks here. It's like a little bit of a skin area hair, but I do get it on the sides. I got a good mustache and it grows here in the front and stuff, but not here on my cheeks. So not a full beard I can grow, but a decent beard. That Omegle Lark was crazy. What a bizarre word it's becoming. Yeah, I mean, the Omega, I got sweaty. I got very like uncomfortable there for a while. And yeah, I did do that shredded Skyrim bard. I love that, bro. I did try to play a guitar for one dude and he was very wholesome. So I uploaded that one and he also gave me consent to post it, and I think that is pretty important also, so I don't like freak with someone's integrity or something like that. You can line it up as a V to make the illusion to like you even more shred. I see. That is cool. Maybe in the future, not something. I do like to be clean shaven. It feels very clean, very professional, and I do get to show my jawline and the cheekbones and all of that. Like those become really like visible when I'm clean shaven, and I do like my face in that regard. I hope the stream doesn't like cut off now. I could take another road home on the way home and maybe connection will hold, because if I took a really shortcut and it was like no connection on that road. So now I can walk on this little bigger road and maybe we'll have a connection. Why am I watching this at 4 a.m? Keep up the shredding, bro. You're looking insane. Yeah, I mean, be healthy and sleep good, bro. So I need to better my sleep also. I need to go to bed earlier and stuff like that. We're always like, it has been a lot of live streams and stuff, and I have been very excited about that. So I have been compromising sleep a little bit. The people on Omegle were rude as if sometimes. Don't let it get to you. Yeah, much love, bro. Thank you for that. I tend to like let negative people get to me quite easily. I'm a sensitive guy. That I have always been sensitive towards that stuff, and but I'm equally sensitive to like positive people. So I really absorb your love and support that you give me also. So I'm open for everything, and I should have better boundaries towards like negative stuff. So, but I'm still young. That will be better. I have still a ton of lessons to learn in my life, but I'm getting there. And just having your support is really nice in this time and point in time in my life. So I'm really thankful, bro. I'm really thankful. What do you think about Go to Sverige? He steered me towards raw eating, and that I'm thankful for him too. I'm thankful to him for, I mean. So that is what my opinion on him. So basically he's the reason why I'm raw now. He inspired me a lot, and then I just dove into the whole primal community, and now I'm just eating 100% raw, basically. Sometimes I cheat a little bit with some pasteurized dairy, some cooked food, but it's very seldom. Like 99% of my diet is just raw meat and yes, just raw foods, and more throughout time it will be like that also. I have my own sheep now, grass-fed sheep, that I will drink their raw grass-fed milk and stuff next year on the spring of 2027. Then I will have my own raw milk, and I can make a lot of stuff with that. Raw butter, raw cream, raw cheese, all kinds of beautiful stuff. So more and more I'm going towards like 100% raw. So it only gets better with time. There was a car that suspiciously drove very slowly, and I'm like, are you gonna stop and kill me? So I was like looking at him, and I was a little bit paranoid, you know. Living in the city that I grew up in, I was in really like bad circles, and yeah, you know, you never know what people have in their pocket. I'm probably overthinking this anyway, but you can always be prepared for something. There are a lot of people in the world, and a lot of people are evil, and a lot of people are good. So I like to be prepared. Let's see. I like that you like that Goatus promotes starches and carbs. Okay. That is not something I do. I love the carnivore approach. I think it's simple. I don't want to complicate anything. If I only can eat meat and keep it simple, that is a wonderful thought for me. Like now on Monday, I'm only gonna eat 800 grams of chicken breast from one package. That is super simple. I can eat it directly from the package, and I don't have to complicate anything. I don't have to add anything like any liver or something. That I can add on my refeed like 5 days later or something like that, around 5 days. And just not keep it super simple. Same, I am carnivore now, but I also internalized everything Goatus said about stress and life and it really made me very content. True. The car people were intimidated by your primality. True, bro. Let's see. Go hunting again. I missed the hunting videos. Yeah. I'm stalling a little bit on buying this 22 rifle ammunition. I should do that. I should do that really. Like I should. When I come home, I will end the stream. I will buy some rifle shots, and then I can make some hunting content by shooting some birds and stuff. That would be nice. I have a hunter's license, so I can shoot as many birds as I want, and I have a lot of birds at home in my farm, so I can just put out some meat, and then I can shoot at them. That would be fun. And I've been wanting to buy this 22 rifle shots for a very, very long time now also. For me, I feel better when I include a little bit of potato and fermented vegetables. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, not me personally. Or fishing will be great. Yeah, that's true. Something like that would be cool. That I could make a video of, because I have this little chest thing for my GoPro, and I can put it on my chest. I think I can do that. Andreas Roder Slayer. True. True humans are hunters, bro. That is true. So walking by a man-made road right now. Unbelievable. Absolutely disgusting. I'm just kidding. But we're getting some good sun today. A lot of sunbathing. That's nice. Getting shredded, getting freaking tanned and stuff. Hello, Matthew Nightgale. How are you, bro? Good to have you here, as always. How's an unemployed life? You know, looking for some jobs, and you know, doing my best to get back at the work field again, and yeah, do what's right. Let's see. How to deal with that feeling if you kill an animal as you see it die. I mean, you get kind of used to it. I mean, I think it's kind of fun, like hunting, killing an animal. I get kind of a rush from it, to be honest. And yeah, just there is a part of you that wants to kill. As a man, absolutely, you want to like kill and you want to eat. I think that is like inherent in us men. Testosterone, you know, you want to conquer, you want to kill, and you want to win, you know. That is a typical male thing, I would say. So just dig that part up in you. I promise you, you have it inside of you. That not give a F feeling that you have sometime. That is that. Just okay. I need your flesh more than you need to be alive. So, how would you begin eating primal? Started eating some raw eggs in my smoothies. That is a super good beginning, bro. That is a really good beginning. And pick a cut that you really like. I love like a fatty steak, like a ribeye or something. That is really tasty to me raw. So I started eating like nice cuts of meat. And then I experimented a little bit with raw pork, and that tasted even better for me. I had a raw pork arc where everybody called me raw, eller vad heter det, John Pork, because I just loved eating raw pork. I ate 2 kilos of raw pork every day, and I become very overweight doing that, but it was so freaking good, man. Tempest John Pork era, that was legendary. It was really nice. I was very overweight, but it was a nice time because I loved it. I love the raw pork, bro. Can you get raw cow's milk where you are, Andreas? Yeah, there are some local farms here. Bother doing it, but I could absolutely get the number and call them and stuff like that. I think this Monday I can call Länsstyrelsen. It's just like a government thing, and they can say where you can buy it, and maybe I can get a number from that. When you get in the laser thing on your face, yeah, I will do my CO2 laser on 1st June. So not tomorrow, 1 week from tomorrow, on Monday on 1st June. Then I will do it, and it will take 2 hours, and they will blast my entire face, and then I will heal for the most severe burns will heal after a week, and then it will continue to heal after like 6 months. So it takes a long time to heal, but then your skin, there are really good results from that laser, and it becomes really good afterwards. So hello, bro. Raw Primal Propaganda, nice to see you, bro. I find the raw milk is very hydrating. Always great to start the day with it on it. Yes, I started my day today with raw blood. Half a liter of raw blood I had today, previously frozen, but that is the next best thing to raw. It preserves the nutrients very well, frozen stuff. So I just that is what I have access to. So I had some half a liter of raw blood this morning. It was wonderful. It was really nice. I can buy that in my local grocery store, as much blood as I want. So beef blood. So that is really cool, actually. And most of our cows here in Sweden is grass-fed. So you always see the cows. So if you drive by a Swedish road in the summer, there are always cows on the field. They are always eating grass. And occasionally during winter they are fed a little bit of grains, because the farmers, they are not rich. They cannot just like feed them hay all the time. Some farmers do it, 100% grass fed, absolutely. That is very common also. But sometimes they supplement a little bit with grains, and I think that is very fine. They are mostly grass fed here in Sweden. Even the normal non-organic meat here in Sweden is grass-fed. So we are very lucky to be here in Sweden. We have a lot of fields that are roaming with the cows, Andreas the Vampire. Yeah, we are vampire maxing. We are hair loss switchers too. We are keeping our hair with finasteride. We are blasting our face with the CO2 laser. I want to look young for a very long time. I'm in my 30s. And why wouldn't I want to be young for a long time? And I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to do like Botox and stuff like that. I have seen when people do small changes with Botox and they look uncanny valley for me. I don't like it. So I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm going to be very, very selective of what I do for procedures on my face or anything at all. Like I don't want to destroy anything. Glad you joined the Hair Loss Witcher. Yeah, true, bro. So, yeah, wait. I saw your Tempest account on Hair Cafe. I saw your comment there. So that was like, oh, that is Tempest. So, yeah. I mean, we are keeping our hair forever, bro. That is a wonderful feeling. I don't have to ever, see my... I have like a Norwood 1 or 2, like a very slight receding hairline. But I really hope I can fix that with the finasteride. And of course I will keep my hair, but I want some hair growth also. So I spray my temples with minoxidil every night, once a day, as Hair Cafe recommends. I don't do 2 days, 2 times a day. That is very inconvenient, very like exhausting. So I do it once a night. Sup long grade, sorry for the loss of connection earlier. I took a very weird road here where I live and there was a dead zone in connection, and now I'm walking by the big road here and we have some connection, bro. So sorry about that. Yeah, I was so hyped when you first announced going on Finn and watching Hair Cafe. Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. If you became bald, what would you do? Probably, maybe do some hair transplant or something. That would be cool. But I have, before I lost any ground, or barely any ground, I hopped on the Finn now. And now I expect some regrowth after a year. And I'm already starting to shedding slightly. Because now I notice I drop some hair like occasionally. So even now after like 6 weeks, I can like notice like, oh, there goes a strand. Like I don't think I have noticed that before. Or maybe I've just been more aware of it. Maybe I'm just like, it is a placebo effect. Like I'm just imagining it. Maybe. We'll see. Have I missed something? Wait. All good. I was just asking how it feels without carbs. Sounds exhausting. Yeah, I mean that is a removal of calories for sure, and but I don't see any huge benefit. You retain some, you have some better hydration with carbs. Absolutely, you do. So you need to have like drink electrolyte drinks when you are on carnivore. So that is like maybe some watermelon would be good for me. But you know, I try to do the carnivore approach because it's so simple. That is what I do. And also instead of watermelon now, I just drink blood instead. That is a very good mineral drink also. So it would be really cool to just keep drinking blood, having that as a morning hydration drink, and just combine it with some water and all of that. So drinking some spring water and blood in the morning, that is like a very cool carnivore approach of it. Do you think Hair Cafe knows something about hair growth? Dead no, he drinks seed oils. So you hate him just because he's vegan. I mean, that is very close-minded. I think he has very good knowledge of hair growth. And just because I'm carnivore and he's vegan, I don't hate on him. So, I mean, that is... I'm not that kind of person, bro. Let's see. Did the finasteride do anything, or do you think without it the hair loss would continue? Yeah, my hairline has receded very slowly for many years now, and I have stopped it in its path right now with the Finn. So, you know, I had a straight hairline when I was 16, for example, and then it has very, very, very slowly come to a Norwood, like 1 to somewhere there. And I was just like, okay, this can't go any further. I need to stop this. And I did it with some Finn. And now I take the full dose, 1 milligram of Finn every evening. So, do you know about Hair Maxer? Yes. He's also very knowledgeable about hair. Yeah, he goes the natural route. And I want to go the modern route with some hormone disruptors. So I rather do it that way, and I don't want to risk losing any more ground. What if I do that natural route for many years and it just ends up not working, and then I lose a lot of ground, and then I jump on Finn too late, and then I maybe have to do a hair transplant. Now my temples still have a lot of baby hairs. And I think those baby hair will be replaced with bigger, stronger hair after a while. So I still have hair on my temples. They're just very small, and they have androgenic alopecia right there, caused of the DHT. So I think now that they are deprived of DHT, they will start to grow back. That is what I think about that. I'm not gonna risk it with the natural route. I can't do that. I can't afford it. I'm not gonna do it if I can just be on a pill. That would be. So that is how I think about it. It's not because he's vegan. Don't get me wrong. He's really ignorant when it comes to hair loss. He doesn't know the real cause because he thinks the DHTs are useful. Thank you, bro, Tempest. Oh my god. How much is that in Swedish? Eller in Swedish kroner? Feel free to reach out on Instagram anytime, and I will help you, bro. I love you, bro. If you need help with anything, just ask me. If you could tell something to your 16-year-old self, what would you say? Oh, that is a deep question. What would I say to my... I mean, don't worry, kid. Don't worry. Like, a lot of love. I have a lot of love for my younger self, so... I was a very, like, stressed kid. Like, it will all be alright, little Andreas. It's okay. So just give him a hug, and because I was very sensitive, I was even more sensitive as a kid. So I just needed a lot of love, a lot of reassurance, and yeah, someone who believed in me and all of that. So I would just be like a good dad to him if I met him now. That is, just give him a lot of love. Wow, 120 sec. That is huge, bro. That is huge for me. Like, that is awesome. Can you do a Miguel live stream? Yeah, I did that yesterday. It was crazy. I liked it when I did when I played some guitar and stuff. That was pretty cool. I would say spam raw milk, little bro, to myself. Yeah, of course, bro. Yeah, that is like, yeah. I would tell my young kid to self to buy Bitcoin. True, Tempest. Super true. Hello, football. Hello, bro. How are you? And how is everything in your homeland and stuff? Are you safe, my bro? I'm going in the apartment now. I heard there was some turbulence where you live. I know a guy that is in Sweden and buys raw milk for 10 kronor a liter. Yeah. It can be very, very cheap. Please, door. My door is broken. Bro, you killed it with the piano. I was so surprised. Thank you, bro. I have played piano since 10 years old. Now I haven't practiced for a little while, so now I sound like not as good as I can. But here it is, actually. Here is my piano. If I practice this piano a little bit, I can play very like advanced songs, but I just need to practice a little bit. Adrenochrome for skin. Oh my god, bros, what are we even writing here? Adrenochrome. That is crazy, bro. Let's see here. I started with lessons. I mean, it started just with fun, with a little bit of a like toy piano at home. And then my mom and dad gave me lessons. That was very lovely of them. And then I had a female teacher. I loved her. And she taught me like some pretty advanced stuff. I said to her, can we do something harder? And she was like, oh, we can do this. And then she taught me a very hard song where you do something with the left, like continuously, and then something completely else with the right. And she saw that I was learning very, very quickly. And but then later, she quit, and her husband refilled her place. And I was like, why did she leave me? And then I got very sad, and then I quit, and then I just taught myself everything with the classical piano and all of that. And I watched very proficient people playing piano, and I just emulated their technique, like a very relaxed technique and all of that. I'm not a professional at all, but I try to like listen to the greats when I learn. So, Brawl Stars. I don't know what that is. my bro. I wish I had raw milk going pure to reach 6-1 on pizza diet. That is great genetics, bro. But for sure, like tell my younger kid to drink raw milk. That is a given. That is absolutely a given. So we're gonna drink some water here. Oh, refrigerated water is so amazing. You sound like a professional anyways. Thank you, bro. I try. I should practice some more. That is actually nice. Do you use sunscreen? No, I don't. I use tretinoin every night, but I never use sunscreen. And the what do you call them? Skin doctors say you shouldn't do that, but I do it anyway. I don't care, and I don't burn my skin. What I can notice. Gaming videos, or if I get the motivation, like if the newest Zelda get released or something, I will probably stream that one. That will be a very nice, good vibes, good energy, because then I'm very, very hyped doing it. So that will absolutely be nice. How to deal with not having many friends. Become your best friend first and foremost. Enjoy your own company. Be okay being alone with yourself. Go out in nature and just connect to yourself. And many times, also 10 out of 10 times, you just need your own company. And then if someone comes in your life and adds to that peace that you have found within yourself, then that is just great. But don't let anyone disturb your inner peace. That is a mistake that I have done up until this point. My last girlfriend was we were very toxic together, and yeah, I don't let in people that don't give me peace anymore. So, but for sure, be your best friend. Tap water in Sweden is pretty good. We don't have fluoride, and we use lake water, filtered lake water. So we take water from a lake and then we filter it, and then that becomes our tap water, because we have incredible amounts of lakes here in Sweden. So we use the lake water, and I think that is a better way to drink it. Now I have changed my opinion a little bit, my naive opinion of this actually. I think it's better than pure lake water, because you can get infected by something maybe. So I still a little bit scared, catching something in the lake that will potentially be harmful. So I rather drink filtered lake water than just pure lake water. But spring, I have a well at my parents' place. That is pure underground spring water. That I love to drink. Preferably I drink that before tap water, of course. So if I have well water, I will do it. Yeah, rainwater, that is nice. Lebanon, okay. Our tap water comes from water underground that is filtered in my building. Rainwater, yeah, that is great. Great stuff. Yeah, I think we could do. Maybe I do another stream later, because right now I wanna film some stuff, and I wanna eat some what is it? Some low calorie Greek yogurt. It is high protein, low fat, low carb, and I'm just gonna enjoy that by myself now. Just chill a little bit. But I would love to catch up later, guys, and. But now I'm just gonna chill, and thank you for hanging with me during my cardio session, and excuse me for the connection disruptors. So I took a bad road, But I see you guys. I love you. Take care. Have a good time, bros. Calories don't